Hello everyone, this is Crustlemania and welcome back to the 7th gameplay video for Crustlemania's Colosseum gameplay. Now, we're still stuck in the story mode, but I figured at this point I wanted to try and battle at this Pokemon Colosseum stadium, just because I wasn't sure where to go to progress the story. I thought maybe this might be it, and there's a Colosseum there. So I just decided to go in with Umbreon and Espeon into this Pokemon Colosseum Stadium. So, kind of getting right into it, but this video is going to be broken up a little bit because when I was in the actual tournament, a family member of mine came in and was kind of talking to me. So, this video is going to be kind of broken up a little bit. So, if you want to view this one as another filler episode, you can kind of view it as that as well. But it's pretty cool, the Phenac Stadium. It's really cool animation how they built out this stadium, so I do remember this one. And I think when you battle with your friends using the Game Boy Advance or SP, like with Ruby and Sapphire in this game, I think you could choose which Colosseum you battle at. I remember for sure battling in the Pyrite Town Stadium Colosseum a lot, but I think you could battle here, but I can't remember if the Pyrite Town one for sure is the one you always battle in, or if that's like as the default, or if you can choose. But I remember battling in the Pyrite Town one, but this one's really nice for sure. So the Pokemon here are level 40, so when I entered into this, I was like, oh no, not another Justy again, where like I'm gonna get whipped. So I just figured, you know what, I already got myself into this, so I'm just gonna battle with these two for as long as I can go. So we're level 28, they're level 40. I mean, if I lose in the first round, so be it, I lose in the first round. But honestly, my hits are hitting harder than I thought for some of these Pokemon that are level 40 in this Colosseum. But the Phenac Colosseum, as I mentioned, really cool. The water animation, just what it looks like, it's super cool. The intro animation into going to the battle, so cool. I mean, the environments and how they designed this game is super forward-thinking for a Pokemon game. Because I feel like Pokemon Sword and Shield, and even Arceus at times, lacks a little bit of this. Maybe because the games are so upscaled. To be like open world, that they can't have as much resolution in that way. But I don't know, something about the simplicity of this and open worldness of like where the animation just seems tighter, simpler and tighter. I don't know. But there goes Sentret. I actually took down one Pokemon with 2 level 28s, so Azuril's confused. It used Tail Whip. I was hoping it would, knock itself in confusion. But it looks like we're going to win this battle with 2 level 28 evolutions. So that's crazy. They're 2 level 40 Pokemon. I literally thought I was walking to another Justy thing where I was going to get whipped with some Flora and a Gligar. But we won here, so I'm surprised there. I really like that music, the dun 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 dun. Like, that's pretty cool. Really cool sound effects in this game. Very memorable, at least to me. Well, I mean, Pokemon Colosseum and XD, thinking about it now, are probably my favorite Pokemon games. I think I like them more than Diamond and Pearl, Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Sapphire and Ruby. Just because they're different than those games, but this one I remember the most, and I probably would pick this one up the most because it's out of the traditional Pokemon formula. So, and it's something you play on your TV. So, we got Tentacool and Doduo. We'll see if we can defeat these guys. Again, they're all level 40. So we're gonna see just how far we can go in this Colosseum with 2 level 28 evolutions. Not to say that they aren't strong. It's just, I don't have the advantage because they're like 12 levels higher than these two. So we're just gonna gang up, I guess, on some of the Pokemon towards the end. But man, I didn't realize, I guess poison type, so Psychic is strong against poison, but man, that's a huge hit right there. Oh man, that's a huge hit. I mean, I think we're gonna go 1 for 1. Like Tentacle's gonna go down, and then Espeon. Nope, never mind. Espeon's going down. So now we're at a 2v1 disadvantage. Holy cow. Luckily, Espeon and Umbreon basically ganged up on the Tentacool, so now it's a 1v1 battle, so it's a little bit easier for me to manage a 1v1. But we'll see what comes out at level 29 versus level 40, so... Because Fury Swipes is a pretty hard-hitting move. Luckily, it doesn't affect Umbreon as much as it did with Espeon, so... Yeah, it was like 3 or 4 times though. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough battle. I like the animation they'll do. Oof. Not looking so good. Not looking so hot. Ooh, that was actually a big hit. So now it's gonna depend on... Oh, I actually survived that? Oh, good job, Umbreon. I think... Let's see how hard this bite hits. Oh my god, I just won. Wow, wow. That was unexpected. Okay, I made it 2 rounds so far with 2 Pokemon that are not shadows. So, wow, that's actually pretty amazing. To be quite honest, I don't have a party of 6, so I made it to the semifinals. So that's pretty amazing. I thought I was going to lose the first round, to be quite honest, when I saw level 40 Pokemon. I'm like, oh no, Justy all over again. I'm going to try hard. You do that. Athlete. Adele? Huh. Okay, I'm reading that correctly. Oh no, now level 41? Oh man, now we're even more of a level difference. By 1. Man. It's like 11 and 12, 13. Yeah, it's like, oh man, okay. Let's see how it goes. We're gonna have to tag team on 1 Pokemon and just double up on the attacks just so I can maybe wear him down and maybe get a 1v1 later on. Look at Psy. I like Psyduck in the cartoon. He's like, Psy. Like, pretty funny. Pineco. Ooh, that move did a pretty good damage on there. Oh man. Okay. Fusion. See how it goes. But so we're gonna skip a little more forward to basically I beat the semifinals and I won that match. And we got into the final match here where there's a Mudkip and there is me battling in this short clip. And basically I made it to the finals, but I was going up against a level 42 and 41 Zubat. So it's going to be the conclusion of this battle. And the camera angle is a little bit weird just because I had to readjust my camera because my family member came into the room. So my apologies. This episode is going to be really kind of all over the place in terms of gameplay. But I was able to narrow down the Pokemon here. But they had a 3rd Pokemon, the final contestant. So I wasn't really able to continue there because Espeon's already at like half HP and now I have to face against 2 level 41 fully HP Pokemon. But luckily, Psychic is good against Poison, so Confusion did do a pretty good hit. And I was able to take down Zubat. So that's pretty good there. The fact that we made it to the finals in this one was pretty crazy. Pin Missile, was a pretty big one. Boom. So yeah, it was super effective against Espeon, and that was pretty tough. So it was basically a 1v1 here. but Umbreon has a little bit of a status thing already. Like the HP bar was already low, or so. Pin Missile is a pretty strong move, especially for a level 41 Pokemon, and it's super effective. So type advantage was definitely not there for me. It was a type disadvantage, more or less. It was type advantage for the Cacnea. So if you use Pin Missile again, hit 3 times, like, I was done. So 1, 2, 3. Ooh, luckily I survived the 3. Oh no, there was 4. Oh my god, 1 HP? Man, that is lucky. I will say that much. Wow. Ooh, so close. So close. So close. But if I had a little bit more, I probably would have been able to, but it's all good. I can't believe I made it this far. I almost beat the Phenac Colosseum with the level 29 and 28 Pokemon evolutions. I almost beat him, but this is the second time for me whiting out. Luckily, I don't really lose money. You don't gain money in the Colosseum either, I don't think. So I couldn't win this time, but I'll try again. So basically, I beat the Psyduck and the other Pokemon in the semifinals. Made it to the finals. That was the first time I saw a Mudkip, so that was pretty crazy. A actual starter from Hoenn in this game so far, but this episode was kind of a mishmash of things. But anyways, I hope you guys like this video. It's kind of all over the place because I had a family interruption, but this was kind of a filler episode anyways, so you got a sneak peek of the Phenac Colosseum, and I hope you guys will enjoy the next video. Hopefully by then I'll be able to progress the story. So anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.